Hi everybody, my name is David. I'm a KOK-PLAY Frontier from the Genesis Group. Today I want to give you guys some KOK-PLAY news, alright? This article is by Lady KOK-PLAY. I don't know what that says, but luckily I got a translator. Alright, Blockchain Today reporter Hanjihe Grayscale, a large U.S. cryptocurrency investment company, expressed its willingness to sue the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, to approve Bitcoin ETF. Wow, okay. They're going hard. Citing interviews with Grayscale and Bloomberg, Crypto Potato reported on the 29th U.S. time that Grayscale CEO Michael Sonnenschein, or Sheen, I don't know, I butchered that name, expressed his willingness to make any choice to obtain Bitcoin ETF approval. According to reports, when asking whether to consider legal actions against the SEC, Sonnenschein, CEO, replied, "I think all options are on the table, and as all investors should actively convey their intentions to U.S. regulations." Grayscale has been steadily striving to launch Bitcoin ETF in kind last year, attempting to convert its Bitcoin Trust into Bitcoin ETF in kind. Grayscale's Bitcoin Investment Trust, GBTC, is the largest fund of its kind and manages assets for more than 800,000 investors. However, Crypto Potato said in a report that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's announcement of Grayscale's application has been postponed, and the situation is not bright because the SEC has never approved Bitcoin ETF in kind. Now, remember, if the SEC approves of a Bitcoin ETF, that further legitimizes Bitcoin, and also it helps further legitimize cryptocurrencies. And obviously that is good for KuCoin because, that will make more investors eye Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as a legitimate form of investment to hold assets, to make sure the money that they're saving will hold its purchasing value over time. And so the more eyes, the more people, the more investors you get into the crypto space, that obviously helps KuCoin, because you'll have more eyes, more viewers, more investors that will get the opportunity to learn about KuCoin and join the family. Meanwhile, GBTC's stock price has recently fallen by more than 20%. This means that it is cheaper to go through a trust than to purchase Bitcoin itself, but it should be taken into account that profitability is also low when selling. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has only approved applications for Bitcoin Futures ETF so far. Bitcoin ETF in kind and Futures ETF have very different characteristics, and the Bitcoin futures market is known to be more volatile and easy to regulate clearly than the spot market. Grayscale has been making steady efforts to change SEC's position, while Craig Salm, chief legal officer, said on his social media in December last year that the SEC's position could be against the law. Crypto Potato predicted that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's decision on Grayscale application is expected to be made around July. So once again, if a Bitcoin ETF gets approved, it further legitimizes Bitcoin and the crypto market, and that'll bring in more people, more investors, and so that brings in more people and more investors to KOK-PLAY, as people will be researching and looking for what is the better currencies or the best currencies to join. And I'm not yours or anyone's financial advisor, but to me, KuCoin is definitely one of the best. Just my opinion. And you could check out all the previous other videos to see why. Now, if you're not part of KOK-PLAY, you can go to Play Store, download KOK-PLAY, KOK space PLAY. You will need a recommendation code. You can use mine, QAABIRWL. Everyone, please stay safe. Please stay healthy. Um, Physically healthy, spiritually healthy, mentally healthy. All of that counts. All of that counts. Uh, please pray for the Ukrainians and Russian citizens. I do believe by the end of May, you'll see Russian soldiers pulling out, and you know, hopefully that's the case, and things will get better in terms of that region of the world. Okay, for Ukrainian citizens and Russian citizens as well. Remember, citizens don't start wars; politicians do, and in this case, everyone is guilty on all sides. Um, so there you have it. Everyone, please just prepare for what could be a tough future ahead of us in terms of, food supplies and inflation and, other commodities shortages as well as uh, other consumer goods because, the supply chain hasn't been fixed yet as well. Okay. Everyone, please, God bless you all. Take good care of yourselves. KOK-ON.